Tak na duel se samozřejmě těším. Konečně to v aréně, že jo, po roce zase. Jsem tady dlouho nehrál, takže je to super. No a myslím si, že je to dobrý, že hrajeme proti Matyášovi hlavně, takže to bude fun.
Well, I mean, right now I'm focused on winning against Mad Lions, but I feel like we have a chance for sure. I think G2 is the strongest, but yeah, it will be down to the final. Like on Sunday, if we win Mad Lions, then maybe we go with the momentum, but I think for sure G2 is strongest right now.
I kind of like it actually. I'm really happy we got the 1 goal back. I think that's been nice, and I think the summer meta has been pretty fun overall. And there's still a few spicy picks that I have been saving for the final, so I'm hoping to pull them out.
Myslím si, že jeho nejhorší vlastnost je jeho hyperaktivita, takže on prostě, no třeba když jsi vedle něj a potřebuješ se třeba počilovat, že jo, tak to nejde, protože on začne furt něco dělat. Nejlepší vlastnost bych řekl, že jeho, jak je vtipnej, jeho humor.
Jo. Myslíš, že tím trpí ve hře tou hyperaktivitou, ty Ezreal Ečka? Jako...
Určitě, no tak občas to prostě tam pošle že jo, do 5 lidí, no.
You know, jamón, it's like really typical in Spain. It's like a ham, the special ham that like people in Spain make.
And what was the name of the meal?
Jamón. Like it means ham in Spanish, but it's like yeah, really typical there, and also croquetas.
Já upřímně nemám moc rád český jídla, ale kdybych si měl vybrat, tak asi svíčková.
I mean, I'm definitely happy with how well we're playing, and I'm happy with how our practice are going. I think everyone is really putting in a lot of effort, but that's also why we have to be careful we keep the effort going. Also, this last week, it's very easy to stop right before the goal. As long as we just keep up the effort, keep trying our hardest, I think we can have a good performance in the final.
I think my best quality is that I really inspire people, keep working and try harding. And also I feel like when I have a good day, I am very, very positive and can carry the game myself alone. And maybe the worst is something that I have been working mostly this year, and it's my consistency, because sometimes it's like very unstable. So right now I'm working on it, and I think I got much better, but yeah, this probably was my worst enemy. I think Humanoid probably best quality is that when he wants, he is for sure the best of his role. Like, I'm not sure in the world, but for sure in you, he's the best. And the worst probably same as me. He is very inconsistent sometimes, or like he sometimes doesn't try as hard as he should. So that's probably the worst.
I mean, I think both Humanoid and Nisky are both pretty strong. I mean, I probably think maybe Humanoid is stronger, or like just more riskier, just because we already played against Nisky last week. So we kind of have like an idea there. But basically both of them are pretty strong, and looking forward to face whoever gets it.
Tak myslím, že Capsem je nebezpečnější. Dnesky hraje fajn, ale nemyslím si, že mě na něm něco překvapí, takže by to mělo být v pohodičce. A Caps prostě občas hraje dobře, občas ne, takže nevím, podle toho, jak vstane, že jo? No, podle mě je silnější.
I think I do.
Are you proud of that?
Yeah.
Probably BB, I think.
I mean, I already been with Nitzer 2 splits. He came in spring. And I think he is very honest and direct with what he wants to do, and I think it's also very open-minded. So, I mean, what changes, like the dynamic of the team changed. I think Nitzer and Humanoid are both Czech, so like Humanoid is more like comfortable, and he can like share his thoughts easily with him. So I think that helps. So making Humanoid like enjoying the game and liking the game, it's also like very huge for him, because I think he doesn't enjoy the game, then he won't try as hard as he should. So yeah, that was probably the biggest change with Nitzer.
Trenér? Tak jako, víš co. Občas si ho všimnu v tom afisu. No.
I mean, World Championship just means everything to me, basically. I started League because I actually saw Faker win the Worlds, and I was like, oh, I want to be that guy. Since then, I tried to climb solo queue, and I got to a level where I was invited to a pro team, and then I joined a pro team to try and win Worlds, and I still haven't won it yet, but it's definitely the goal, and definitely what I came to esports to do.
Is it coming this year?
I hope so, yeah.
I mean, I think there are some champs that they are fun and some champs that they are like still really OP and like very boring to play, and I think for the spectator are very unfunny to watch. Like for example, I think people are really bored of the Maokai and Sejuani and this kind of tanks that they are being in the meta for like 5 months already. But yeah, there are some other junglers that they are new. I think Ivern at the beginning is fun to watch, but I think it started to get boring again because it's a champ that doesn't have too much mechanics, or like he has, but not very entertainment for the spectator. But yeah, for example, the Taliyah, I think it's kind of fun to watch. Maybe, I don't know, Nidalee or like carried junglers are OP, but right now, sadly, Maokai Sejuani is the strongest.
I think the most common mistake that probably costs a lot of people is just like getting ganked on bad timings, like not being able to like track enemy jungle or support when you know when they are there and when they're not. Makes it a lot easier to play your lane. Yeah, I guess just being able to track enemy jungle support especially.
Jo, jakoby myslel jsem si, že budeme celkem v háji, ale tak jako našli jsme náhradu a hrál celkem dobře už od začátku, takže si myslím, že to je v pohodě. Jako bál jsem se, že prostě budeme hrát s nějakým Diamond One prostě randomem, ale s Wunderem jsme hráli předtím a hráli v pohodě.
Don't give up, because like I've been through a lot of bad moments, and I still think that I didn't give up, but yeah, something that if I knew before, I wouldn't like suffer as much as I did in the past because of certain situations that I had in my life. So yeah, probably that.
Try as hard as possible in practice, but also not have like too high expectations, because I definitely came into the scene with like expectations of like becoming the best and winning worlds, and it was very hard for me, especially my first year, because I like reality didn't really meet the expectations, and I didn't feel like we were maybe putting in the effort that was needed to get there. So I think for me it would have been better if I had just like been fine with what was happening, kinda. That makes sense.
Depends on what Riot changes and what the patch they make, but probably if they don't change anything, I think for sure Maokai will be still really strong in the jungle. Not sure if there are other junglers that are gonna be OP. Like for example, Jarvan is already strong in life. It's already getting nerfed for next patch, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen for Worlds.
Jako kdo si myslím, že je nejlepší teďka je Knight, ale jako nemyslím si, že by nějak děsí, ale asi si myslím, že hraje nejlíp teď za všech.
I think it's hard to say. I don't think there is a specific best player in the world, because I feel like every player has like certain specific qualities and abilities, and I feel like you have to put them together in a team to make it work, right? Like you can be the best player in the world, or like say that, but you can't do anything if you don't have a team that is around you that fits you. So I don't think there is a specific best player in the world, honestly. Like legacy-wise, you have to say Faker always. Right now, I wouldn't say like he's the best player in the world.
I mean, I think Faker is just like an insane player, right? He has proven himself time and time again. And I think aside from his play, he has so many years of experience, and he's played at the highest level so many years that he knows a lot that maybe his teammates don't know as well. And maybe he is carrying a lot of like the communication aspects of the game. That's maybe why T1 looked a bit weaker without him.
Tak šance bych viděl hodně malý, jako vždy, protože prostě Korea a Čína jsou prostě ahead od všech, bych řekl. Ale furt je tam nějaká šance, ale myslím si, že jako stejný rok, jako každý rok je to celkem malý.
I always believe we have a chance. I mean, I think whether we have a bigger or smaller chance is very hard to say, actually. Sometimes people love to say like, oh, you were so weak this year, or you were so strong. But at the end of the day, a lot of it depends on how you make the most out of like the boot camp and the playing on the patch and finding the right picks. That's where we improved enormously, like so much at Worlds. So I definitely have a lot of faith in us, and I think with the way we are practicing right now, we will take a lot from the Worlds bootcamp.
What do you think of Malzahar's ultimate?
Malzahar ultimate, I think it's fine spell, I would say. Like I think Malzahar sucks as a champion, not gonna lie. Like he can CC you for so long, but he also can't move. I actually didn't see a Malzahar for so long in my ranked games.
So you don't mind having a champion with point-click CC?
I mean, I think it's boring, like to have a point-and-click CC. But I feel like that's the only thing that the champ has, right? Like if you delete his ult, then the champ has nothing.
Je to OP, no. Škoda, že všechny tyho ostatní spely jsou úplně useless.
Yeah, Mel's ult is always very toxic. He doesn't get played as much anymore, so we don't get to see him that much. But whenever he gets played, rush and QSS.